Hey, what's up guys? Thank you very much for being on Electreca. Now, I have this timer here. It's analog time switch, okay? Probably you've seen it around. So, some people say that it's difficult to set, so I decided to make a video to show if you're out there and don't know how to set the thing here, and also where you can use it. Yeah, I know we have digital timers on the market, but these analog one, they also play an important role. They are really durable. They are not electronic. It has a coil inside and these contacts and the contacts in here, so it's really durable. It's not something that can really get burnt by electricity easily, okay? And it's also accurate. It really doesn't alter time, okay? So those are one of the advantages of using this. But let me first show you how it's connected, okay? So of course it has these pins here, okay, that sits here. Let me also show you the rating. 250 volts, 16 amps, yeah. So 16 amps is it's really huge, okay? So you have got these two terminals here that connects your power, live and neutral. Then you have got the three contacts here, which is number 3 is the common. Then you have number 2 and the number 1. Number 2 is open, number 1 is closed, okay? So that's quite simple, okay? So you see when you're connecting, you have your live neutral here, so you have to loop live from right here. Then you feed number 3, okay? So in case you have a bigger load, you can always refer to a contactor and let this guy supply a contactor and contactor supply the bigger load, okay? All right. So all right, that's how it is. Now I want to show you how you can set this thing here. Now you have got a wheel that it has got numbers here which represents the time from number 1 to 24. So this is a 24-hour clock. So you see the ticks, okay? You see the ticks here. So we have a tick for a time, which changes the time. It's off here. This triangular one, but of course because the entire wheel moves, so this is it's a stationed part, but the wheel moves, so the wheel moves the time. Then you have this, the smaller one in there, it's for minutes. Then you have the faster one for seconds, okay? Now we have got the pins around here. The pins are the one that triggers the time, okay? So we have 92 pins, 96 pins around here. Each hour has got 4 pins. Each pin is 15 minutes. So the 4 pins sum up to 60 minutes. That's an hour, okay? So between each hour, now for example, from 3 to 2, we have 4 pins. I can show you by simply press them, okay? So those are 4 pins that I've pressed inside, okay? From 3 to 2, there are 4 pins that I've pressed. Now if you set your clock here, this clock, because this is the trigger here, the time triggers from here. So if this part move all the way up to here, then the light will go on, the circuit will be closed, and the time will go on until it goes off this. The moment it goes off the last pin, then the light will go off. Okay, so what you need to do is the first thing, because you hear this clock works, it ticks. Okay, you had the ticks. So what you're gonna do, you have to set your current time, because now this is a timer that you're setting. You're going to hang it somewhere such that it can complete the circuit whenever the time clocks. Okay, so the first thing you need is to set the time, but we are just going to assume now. Let me assume that maybe it's 3. Okay, so we will just move it to to 15. Okay, right here. Okay, so let's just say it's 3 p.m. Okay, so after you set it in 3 right here, now you have to make sure that you move this slightly to here, such that because whenever the mint clocks in here, then that means that your time has clocked here. Okay, so you have to make sure that this is here. So now you want now to set your time. So this is 3. Now maybe you want your time, the lights to go on at 7. Okay, because now this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so you have to press in the pins from 7 down sharp. So you press in the pin. If you need it to go for 2 hours, so then you have to press in up to 8. Then from 8 to 9. Okay, so you're able to see here that we have pressed in all of these from we have from 7 to 9. Okay, so if the clock goes here, our light will be on. Now the moment it passes here, the light will go off. So we can see it from here. Now we're just going to move this wheel manually, so you're able to see that this light will go on. We can move it with this one. Okay, you see it did not go on. It did not go on, and the reason why it didn't go on, because we have not set the time in auto. Okay, so we have to set it in time here. We have the 3 parts here. We have 0, we have clock, and we have 1. So if you put it in 1, it means that your circuit will be on. Okay, all right, but it will be on constantly. So if you put it in 0, it means the circuit will be off completely. Now if you put in clock, it means that it will be in clock. So every time the clock reaches the area that you press the pin, it will go on. So you have to move the lever to time. Okay, here to the clock. So again, if we move our wheel, like that, so you see that it has resisted a bit. So if it has resisted, it means that there is where the trigger is. So if I click it there, so you see the light comes on. Okay, so the light will be on until, you see, now the moment it passes the pins, it will go off. Okay, so basically that's how it works. Okay, so if you need it to work for you for like the entire night, so let's take back these first. So once again, assuming you want it to go on from 7 p.m. Okay, so this is a 24-hour clock, so our 7 should be in 19. Okay, our 7 should be 19, okay? But let's put our clock at 13, which is 1 o'clock. Eh? Let's put our clock at 1 o'clock. Now, we want it to light the entire night, so from 19. So we have to press from 19, because this is will be 7. This is 2, 3, then we come here, 5, 6, so 6 in the morning. Okay, so up to here. So we need our light to be on from here up to here. So we have to make sure that all these pins are in. Okay, so that means that our time, the moment it reaches 7 p.m., definitely our light will be on entirely up to 6 in the morning. Okay, so we can give that a shot. So okay, so if now we run our clock, you're able to see that our light will go on. Okay, so it resists here, so I have to touch right here and our light will be on. So if our clock keep moving, see that? So the moment it clicked 6 in the morning, it went off. Okay, so basically that's it. So when the pin are inside, every time the clock reaches that time, it will engage the circuit, like that. So I hope you understood this well. It's not really a difficult thing to set. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like and share. You can also tell me the kind of video that you want to watch. I can bring them over. Thank you very much and have a great one.